Employee says, I'm glad I arrived here at my boss's house. I'm going to see what's in that fridge to eat. Then scream credo. There's only water, soda, and kachaka, because there has to be kachaka in the homes of these rich people. Look what I found here, donuts. I've never had that in my life. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Wow, look at just the little bit they kept, because they didn't leave about 3 here for me to eat. Wow, the worst thing is that it's still hard and I've never eaten this train in my life, but it's good to hard. Geez, I ate everything, but I'm going to keep the box at least so that no one suspects. But what is this, all that clothing lying around? But these people only know how to make a mess, and the poor have to clean it up. I don't even know where to start. Jesus beloved, my God. Wow, and these products here? I'm going to take everything to my house, and I'm going to take it right here in this box. I'm going to take it because I need it at home. The boys' clothes are all grimy. I'm going to take this kaboa here to unload the clothes. With this miserable salary, and they think who are paying me a lot, I'm going to take everything to my house. But where am I going to keep this here? I'm going to keep it in the closet here. No one really touches it, and when I leave I'll take it with me, and it's not possible that she's going to touch it today, you know. And she also trusts me, and I don't think she'll even miss it. So many things they have here. They won't tell you about a kaboa, a soap powder, and a fabric softener. Never will. Boss arrives and says, "Hi Karen. I didn't see you arrive. Are you busy? How was your weekend?" Karen replied, "My weekend? It didn't work. I didn't do anything at home. I like it when I'm here. That at least here I have things to do and the lady to talk to." And Mayra said, "Oh Karen, that's great. We miss you a lot too. Have you seen the clothes in the little room? There are some that you can separate to donate and others to wash, and there are also some that you just have to keep and take upstairs." Karen says, "Wow. It's good that you said it's to donate. There's a neighbor over there who doesn't have anything to wear, so I'll take it to her if you allow it, right?" And Mayra replied, "Well Karen, that's good. That shows that you're a great person, and I'm very happy with that, and I really like working with you, and I trust you a lot, even more with you helping your neighbors, and I'm happy." Karen replied, "So it's good that you like me. I also like you very much, and let me tell you about the clothes you have to wash. It's just that they don't have washing powder, fabric softener. There's nothing like you want I wash?" Mayra said, "Karen, are you sure? I went to the market yesterday, and I'm sure I bought the cleaning and ironing products." And Karen says, "Look, Ms. Mayra, I think you're getting confused, because I think you must have left them there or left them there. Fall or think you put it in the cart and didn't, because I was going to wash even this apron, because you think about the carrion that is here." And Mayra says, "Wow, that's right. So I'm going to go to the supermarket to buy, and let me tell you before I forget, pass that white shirt of mine that has a flower on it for me to go work out. Meanwhile I'm going to go there." And Karen said, "Okay, but enjoy that you'll be there," and buys an ironing board. Yours broke, and I'm ironing clothes on the table, and you'll understand what a pain in the back is." And Mayra said, "Okay Karen, I'm sorry. I'll go there and make arrangements for you, and you can relax and say goodbye." Karen says, "Then I'm going to go see her jewelry, because yesterday she arrived with a bunch of jewelry and she must have some things for me. Let me see what's new. Look at those watches I can't even name. My God in heaven, what a wonderful necklace. I've never owned one of these, and that bracelet must be gold, and look at that bouffonic earring. Jesus, how beautiful. Look, it has some diamonds inside, and let me see what I'm going to take. I think I'll take this earring and this bracelet. I'm not going to take the watch, because she'll see. Wow, and look at this one. I'll take this one." When she gets to the kitchen she sees a strange smell and screams, "My God, what a burning smell. My God, is the clothes. Oh Jesus beloved, my God, how am I going to pay this to the boss now? I already get this shitty salary, my God in heaven, and now sir." And soon she starts screaming, Mrs. Run here." Upon arriving in the kitchen, the mistress says, "What happened? What's going on here?" Karen replied, "Oh Mrs., I didn't want to tell you." But she looks what happened, and the missus says, "Oh Karen, my favorite blouse, and I had a meeting now, but it's really old, there's nothing. Here, you can leave it for donation there, or throw it away. And Karen says, "Oh boss, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to burn your blouse. You can deduct it from my salary." And the boss replied, "Deduct it from your salary, Karen? I bought this blouse outside, and it was around 900 reis. You can donate it, there is nothing. And if I deduct it from your salary, what will you receive? You take that other blue one and pass it to me, because I'm a little wrapped up doing some reports, and anything you call me, bye." Karen says, "This witch wants to deduct 900 reis from my salary, is she crazy? I will have 200 reis left. What do I do with 200 reis? Nothing, I don't even pay my rent. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to patch it up and put caboa on it, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to use it to go to the Pagadinho. People from heaven, I'm going to burn more pieces of clothing that she won't even miss. Look, this one even has a label. I'm going to take it to me. It even has a label. If she hasn't missed it until now and hasn't used it until now, she won't even miss it." The mistress shouts, "Karen, Karen, get me a glass of water, please." Karen says, "This thing is pretty crippled, you know, she can't get up, and I came to get her some water. She's lazy, old, and can't get up to get that water." Karen arrives in the room and says, "Here is my little strawberry from the northeast, your water." Boss says, "Thank you very much." And Karen says, "Drink everything, see?" And the boss says, "Did you get that water from the filter?" Karen replied, "Of course I got it from the filter, why?" The boss replied, "This water has a strange taste, it's like tap water." And Karen says, "No, boss knows what it is. It's just that this week, the boss sent people to come from filter maintenance, and sometimes that's why the water has a strange taste, but drink it all." The boss says, "Ah, but I don't want it anymore, my thirst is gone, thank you very much." Karen says, "Ada, anything you ask the maintenance people to come again, it's a bit salty, right?" The boss says, "I need to call those maintenance people, the water is bad." When opening her jewelry door, she says, "Wow, where's my watch? And my gold bracelet? That goes together with the cord. Wow, how funny, since last week things have been disappearing from here, is it?" It's not possible that Karen did that, but I'm going to have to look in her bag, because everything's gone. Oh my God, forgive me, but I'm going to have to do that, and then call Karen. Sometimes she keeps the bag inside from the closet. I go to look. Wow, she had told me that she had run out of cleaning products. My watch, my bracelet, I can't believe it, even my earring, my dress, my people, I can't believe it. I always treated her well, I always got her on time, because she did this to me. How she had the courage to do this to me. Soon the mistress screams, "Karen, Karen." She arrives in the kitchen and says, "Hi. What's happening?" The boss says, "Can you explain to me what this means? Why did you steal my stuff?" Karen replied, "Yes, I want to have things, and sometimes the lady keeps buying, and I don't have conditions to buy." And the boss says, "Karen, how many years have you been working for me?" Karen replied, 5 years. And the boss said, 5 years, Karen, 5 years, I trust you, and since when do you do this? And always? Karen said, No, missus, I've never done that, it's the first time, it's just that things are really more difficult for me now, and I want to have things, and I can't buy them. And the missus says, even washing powder. Karen, why didn't you ask me? Karen replied, you know what it is, missus, it's just that after Gabriel got sick and I had to get that voucher, and after I got the voucher it made the situation worse at home, and the washing powder and the fabric softener are for me to wash my hands' clothes and make it smell better. And another one, I took the bracelet, because you have so many and I never had one, and I'm getting extra work at the other people's houses. And the boss said, and this gold bracelet, Karen, you know I don't use it because it's dangerous. Why didn't you ask me to? And how am I going to continue working with you here at home if I don't trust you anymore? And Karen begs for the job. Boss says, okay, in consideration of the 5 years you've worked here and very well done, I'll give you a second chance. but I'll keep an eye on you, and any mistake you make is street. And Karen starts to thank her, and the boss says, look, pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. You've always been treated very well here, and so don't make a mistake again, because you won't get a second chance, and think about it well. Karen celebrates a lot that she doesn't get fired and vows never to do such a thing again. When folding the dress, she finds 100 reis and keeps it in her pocket, and her boss calls her and says, I'm going out to lunch, and I'm not going to have lunch here, I'm going to lunch out, and if you want you can make lunch for yourself. And Karen says, okay, I'm going to make lunch for myself then, and I was almost forgetting this money was wrapped in the dress that was on the table. And the missus says, oh, I'm glad you reminded me, this is the change for something I bought for you, and gives her a bracelet. And Karen celebrates that she won the bracelet and thanks her, and they say goodbye.